I'm Emily, and I talk to a lot of people about their twin flames. Even though I don't really think this is a coachable journey because it's such an unexpected twist of fate that you find yourself in on the twin flame journey, I do call myself a twin flame guide and psychic. And I want to tell you about the most common questions I get in my sessions with clients about their twin flames and common scenarios. So let's get started. The first thing people usually ask me is why? Why spiritually did this happen? People meet their twin flames and they just can't be with them for one reason or another. And it really drives you crazy because it seems kind of cruel that the universe would introduce you to such an amazing person, someone who's perfect for you, who totally gets you, who you felt like you waited your whole life to meet them, and then you can't be with them for one reason or another. For me, it's death. My twin flame died several years ago. And for others, it's because the twin flame goes off on their own path, marries someone else, or they've met their twin flame when they're married and the twin flame's married, or one or the other. And there's just so many different configurations of this journey, and it really is it's just maddening to figure out why the universe would set up such a situation, because we think there's always going to be a fairy tale happy ending where you ride into the sunset together. There has to be, right? Otherwise it just seems like life is unfair and nonsensical. But life is not a fairy tale, although the archetype in fairy tales of lovers is often very twin flamey. And so there is an aspect of real fairy tales in our lives. But the purpose of all of this happening to you is for you to level up on your spiritual journey. Your soul came here to learn lessons. And it comes here over and over in different incarnations. You meet your twin flame in some of your past lives, and some of them you don't. It only happens exactly when it is most useful to your soul journey for you to learn the soul lessons and karmic lessons that you came here as a soul to learn. If something doesn't serve the purpose of soul evolution, then the universe won't let it happen. It won't set it up for you. So when you meet your twin flame, this is a prime example of you doing exactly what you came here to do. That's why it feels so purposeful when you meet them. You know this is something big. I remember I was just losing my mind when I met my twin flame, and when he stopped talking to me for a short time, I just thought, what, like, this feels like something huge is happening to me. Something is just like pivoting in my life beyond my control, really. And I feel like it's urgent to have to do something with this, to figure it out. And it really weighed on me. It almost makes you feel like you're insane. A lot of my clients also feel like they're going crazy. We'll get to that in a second. But all of that is happening because it's true. When you meet them, it's an important milestone in your soul journey. And it doesn't mean you'll end up together. It means your soul was ready for the lessons that you're learning with this person. You might end up together, you might get married or be in a relationship, but that's not the end goal. It's not the most important thing spiritually. The soul knows that this is like a story, right? From our human perspectives, it's very stressful or confusing, and we want certain things to happen. We are so attached to the outcome, right? But the soul watches it like a movie or reading a novel. It's not so attached to the outcome, except the outcome of learning the lessons. So the best way to deal with this journey and to see the purpose in it is to see it as a beautiful story. Sometimes stories are tragedies, sometimes they're comedies, and sometimes they're romances, but they can be all three. All of our lives are all three, but you have to see it from that higher perspective and kind of have a sense of humor about it. Otherwise, you're not going to survive the twin flame journey. And see that the happy ending of this story is that you have become something new and you're fine on your own. You know who you are and what you want and what you're here to do. And that is the real pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, if you get what I mean. Another one of the most common questions I get in my sessions, I do readings and I do talk sessions. And in all of them, my twin flame clients tell me, Emily, I feel like I'm going crazy. And they know they can tell me that because most of my writing and work on the internet is about how I felt like I was going crazy. And now I don't feel like I'm going crazy, but I still do when I talk to normal people, like still in the matrix or whatever, right? In the mundane world. But I know I'm not crazy, and I've made it through the dark night, and I'm here to help you get to the other side of that too. But part of that journey is definitely feeling like you're losing your marbles. You can't relate to other people the way you used to. It's a really tough path to walk. You might lose friends along the way. People might fade out of your life. Others fade in. And you learn to just trust yourself and be on your own. You don't need to have that external validation that you're sane. I mean, most of my clients, if not all of them, are really intelligent people. They're like corporate executives, doctors, surgeons, therapists. I have a lot of therapists, and all kinds of healers, teachers, and stay-at-home moms too. But they're all really smart. They really are worried that they're going crazy, but they're not. Another common question I get in my readings and talk sessions is, what do I do with this? What do I do now? So a lot of people I talk to have already figured out a lot of this journey spiritually. They know what they're doing. I told you, they're really smart people. And they want to know what the heck happens next. So what if they actually kind of get over their twin flames, or they're past the obsessive part of the journey and they feel really good, they feel like they're aligned with the universe, they're seeing all the signs and synchronicities, and they're ready for the next step of their journey, but they don't really know what that is. It's really hard in this world because you live in such a consumeristic, materialistic society with people who are very focused on things that don't really matter in the spiritual sense. So it's hard to live like that dual life of being spiritually awakened while in the mundane world. What do you do next? I think you need to figure out how to help humanity get to the next level. Realize that you're part of a collective and that you have the ability to help a lot of people. Everybody has their own unique gifts. You can schedule a reading with me if you want to talk about yours, but I think you probably already know what it is you're really supposed to be doing, like you probably knew when you were a child, but people kind of brainwashed you into following a different path in your career or life. But you can get back to it. It's never too late. I did it. I'm 43, and I'm about to be 44. That's so scary. But anyway, I did it when I was 40. You can do it. Doesn't matter how old you are, you can do it. And it doesn't mean you have to change your career. You could just start interacting with people in a different way, or speaking up when you see injustice, focusing your energy and time on different things that you might have used for frivolous things before. Whatever it is, we're here as a human collective, and we're here to evolve. We're here to bring truth, justice, morality, prosperity to humanity, if we can. And if you're awakened, you already know that, but it is hard to figure out how to do it. I think one of the biggest things I've learned is that when you ask for the answer, it will come if you earnestly ask for the answer. The universe does not turn away people who are really trying to do the right thing. You will receive guidance and assistance if you want it, if you seek it, okay? So I'm going to leave you with that thought. And if you would like to work with me, you can visit my website, wellnessoneness.com. I am a meditation teacher, a psychic, and twin flame guide, spiritual guide. You can see all the services I offer on my website, and I also have a lot of free blogs you can read. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate you watching this video. Thank you.